Hi, I'm Jerry James Stone, and in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to freeze asparagus. Now, it's asparagus season, right? There's just all this fresh, delicious asparagus popping up. This is the time of year that you definitely wanna eat it, and you're gonna get the good stuff. So how do you freeze it? I'm gonna show you how to do that. And I have this little simple trick at the end. It's a little bit more work, it takes a little bit more time, but it's perfect for frozen asparagus if you don't want it to stick together. So be sure to stay tuned for that. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, maybe subscribe. I release a new video every Tuesday and Thursday. Give me a thumbs up if you like this one. Or if there's something that you want to see, just drop me a comment. Okay, let's go freeze some asparagus, shall we? Okay, so the first thing you need to do in order to prepare your asparagus for freezing is bring some water to a boil and add some salt to it. You want to add about a tablespoon of salt for every 4 cups of water. So just depending on what pot you decide to use, that's a good rule of thumb. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna blanch the asparagus. Now what that just means is we're gonna cook it briefly in hot water. The reason you need to blanch your asparagus before you actually freeze it is because this actually prevents discoloration, but it also preserves the texture of the asparagus. So you just wanna keep it in the water for about 2 to 5 minutes. It really depends on the thickness of your asparagus. What I look for is like once it just kind of starts to brighten up a little bit, then you wanna take that asparagus out of the water. So the next thing you want to do is take your cooked asparagus and transfer it to an ice bath. So it'll soak here in the ice bath, stop from cooking, and then we'll freeze it. We'll prepare it for freezing. I suggest leaving it in the ice bath for about a couple minutes to fully make sure that the asparagus stops cooking all the way through. Okay, so we put our asparagus in the ice bath to cool it off and stop it from cooking. And once you do that, you just want to transfer it to a colander and fully dry the asparagus to prepare it for freezing. Now you can skip this step that I'm doing right now, but I highly recommend doing it. So you can throw the chilled asparagus once it's dry in a freezer bag, but it'll all stick together. If you do this next step, it won't. So what you're gonna do is place the asparagus spears on a baking sheet, just separating them a little bit, just a little bit of room, and we're gonna flash freeze them. We're gonna put them in the freezer for just a couple hours and freeze them apart. By doing this, then when you add them to a bag, they actually won't stick together. So it'll be a lot easier for you to take out as much asparagus as you actually want from the freezer. So I recommend doing this. It takes a little bit more effort, but I think in the long run, it's totally worth it. Okay, so we've flash froze the asparagus. As you can see, they're not gonna stick together now. So now it's just time to put them into a freezer bag. You don't have to do this flash freezing step like I said, but it definitely makes it easier to use the asparagus down the road. Asparagus will last this way for about a year actually. And that's it. Now, like I said, it's one extra step to put that asparagus on a baking sheet and freeze it separately, but you can have frozen asparagus in the freezer for up to a year. Now you can actually eat it past the year date, but you're gonna have some texture issues. So I recommend eating it before the year mark. But by freezing it separately, like I showed you on the baking sheet, it won't stick together. So if you just wanna take a little bit out at a time, it's the perfect way to do it. Once again, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and I'll see you guys next time.